Hey guys, it's me, Paul Fusco, and you are listening to ALFsplaining.
Welcome, wherever you are, to a very special ALFsplaining. Sorry, I hate when I say it's a very special ALFsplaining, especially with me, Ben Baker.
And me, John Matthews.
Because it gives me the triggers back to the Christmas episode.
Well, it bothers me because all episodes of ALFsplaining are very special. In my heart, anyway.
I know, but what I'm saying is a child will not die.
You can't promise that.
I can't promise that, can I?
No.
Anything as far as by our very own hands and hooves, we will not kill any children during this episode of ALFsplaining.
I'm not going to promise that either, to be honest.
I mean, just lie.
A child will die tonight.
In a very special ALFsplaining. I mean, the reason why this one's special is we're not going to look at an episode of ALF as we have done for now 3 seasons of the 80s popular sitcom, but rather the whole 3rd series, not just of ALF, but ALFsplaining itself, as this is one of our end of series wrap-ups that we like to do. And when I say wrap-ups, John, I know, I can't even see him, but I know immediately he crossed his arms and started doing a b-boy stance because he thought of rapping.
I was doing that anyway. It seems amazing that in that cold winter of 1956 when we began this project, we'd ever get to the end of season 3, and here we are. So we thought it was such a special occasion, we'll do a wrap-up of the whole series.
Yeah, I must admit, I didn't think we'd get this far, especially when as original sponsors, Powdered Egg, dropped out. But we've kept going since.
I mean, in fairness, we wouldn't have kept going this long without that supplied powdered egg we got for free. So I've still got some left.
I mean, he don't go off.
It's delicious.
He bloody should.
I sprinkle it on my cornflakes.
Oh, I can people who can afford cornflakes. I have to cut up old cardboard boxes and cover them in powdered egg. I don't know why I keep saying it. They're not paying us anymore to sponsor us. But if you'd like to sponsor Series 4 of ALFsplaining, I'd be bleeding surprised.
I think we should try and get a sponsor in, or at the very least do our own, like we've got a sponsor in, and see if it fools anybody into thinking we've got a sponsor, and then we get a real one.
Yeah, we'll do it like the Dana Carvey show, which just had one, and it just kept getting worse and worse every week.
We should steal one of Tony Martin's sponsors. You know, he doesn't seem to notice when they're not there.
I'll quacker.net. Yeah. Allegiance Wines. Stay royal. Sorry, it's that means nothing. We'll do Tony Martin's splaining at some point, I promise.
Yeah.
It might actually come on then. Unlike this programme where he said, do you want to come on and talk about ALF? And he's like, I've never seen it. Please stop bothering me.
Hey, he replied. He replied to our email.
He did.
I think is enough.
And we should say we mean the Australia-based New Zealand comedian Tony Martin, not the person who shot a child in his home. That's not the child death for this episode. Is that okay? Is that I don't know. It's end of term loopiness. And it has been a weird year in terms of ALF. I mean, obviously, we came in from a writer's strike, which delayed the start of the series, and clearly they were scrambling at the start of this particular series to get anything on screen at all, weren't they?
I mean, as far as favourite, I've got a favourite episode this season, and I've got a least favourite episode this season. But as for any others that I pick during this episode, it's a real free for all. I don't know what's going to happen. But my less favourite episodes all came from the first half of this season. It was a struggle to get going, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then just as it's sort of finding its feet, the pregnancy stuff happens, and you sort of have to write around that. And I always think it's good that they did, rather than just trying to hide Kate behind, tall cabinets and stuff like that for half a season. They actually threw, I'm going to say threw the baby out with the bathwater, but please don't do that once again.
Oh, no.
There's too much child endangerment in this episode already.
Was that it? Was that the child death? The child death this episode? The baby bathwater?
No. See, the thing is, I imagine it'd be more upsetting if people imagine it's a baby.
Right.
It's actually an adult with the mind of a child. And spoilers, it's one of us. So it's weird actually, because like you say, all the episodes you disliked most came from the start, because the start of the series definitely suggested we were going to be in for a very rough ride, especially after sort of season 2 being a real uptick, as not least of all because of Reese and Jean's steady hand on the tiller, as we've called it before.
Yeah.
There are definitely episodes that I could have done with a much bigger injection of the old ALFer, for definite.
It's funny, a lot of them have ended up in this sort of mid-tier that, there's great bits in them, but they're just, the rest of the episode sort of is nothing wrong with them. And,
no,
there's real standout moments in all the episodes. And they're all funny, but some of them just, they could have done, more with them.
Yeah. And when we say through the season, we mean of ALF, not ALFsplaining, which has obviously been at a tremendously high level throughout.
I'd say it's a resounding success.
Well, if you say it, then that's one source, and quite frankly, that's enough for the internet these days.
We could put a full-page advert in Variety with that, couldn't we? ALFsplaining, in very commas, a resounding success. Thanks to all the fans and listeners who've made ALFsplaining Season 3 what it is, a resounding success.
Yeah, you can tell we've been reading the stage for Panto-splaining a bit too much recently, can't you? Alan Hands would like to thank everyone for his 3 seconds in the background of an episode of Dad's Army in 1968.
Ben Baker would like to thank the hard-working chalet maids who cleaned up his hotel after his appearance in Whoop's Mother at the Darlington Hippodrome.
Oh, there was a lot of mess, it's true. So, I will tell you that we had 24,964 listens over the last year.
Right. It's a shame we had 24,965 episodes then, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's 161 listeners per episode, the average.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, so let's assume it's higher than that. Most popular countries.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess, or do you want a top 10 rundown?
The top 3 are going to be the UK, Germany and America.
But what order?
In that order.
No.
Oh.
Right, I'll count it down. At 10, it's Denmark.
Okay.
Who are actually tied with Ireland. 0.6 of our listeners. Then at 8 is Norway.
Norway.
No, thank you. I was worried you weren't gonna. 7 was La France.
Right.
France. 6, I've been here, Malta.
Okay.
That wasn't me listening in Malta, though. Then we got a big upswing to number 5, Australia. A 10th of our listeners now come from Australia, so hello, you flaming galahs. I apologise, this is not an Alf Stewart podcast, as I imagine.
That could be it. That could be it. That could be why it's happened.
Unless we just start pivoting again and we'll do the Alf Roberts one and the Animal Liberation Front one, and we'll just keep going.
I'm keen.
Number 4 is Canada.
No.
And I feel very happy that that's a thing, because I feel very spiritually aligned to the Canadian sense of humour.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Or as they say in Canada, thank you very much.
They are polite, aren't they? They are polite.
The same. They are too far. In 3rd place is Germany.
Nah.
Germany, which again is not bad, considering that we don't speak German. but they put us to shame constantly by being able to listen to us. Yeah, we are pitiful in returning the honour.
Das Scheisterfunsters.
And so at number 2, with 24.2% of our listener base, it's the United
Yes.
Kingdom.
Oh.
which means the US is our top listening thing, which I can only imagine. One, us explaining references they know very well indeed. And two, mentioning people like Bob Grant.
Yeah,
So,
imagine this is an American
thank you.
podcast, all those tech bros and things, explaining to a British audience about how that crazy Bob Grant killed himself in his car
I don't know.
with a big air horn sound effect.
I like that idea. That suggests we're big ALF bros by the equivalent amount.
On there's a page called rephonic.com. I've never quite worked out what it's about, but on it says how our podcast ranks on Apple Podcasts. And well, according to this, we're popular in the United Arab Emirates. We are currently number 78 in the United Arab Emirates TV and film TV reviews chart on Apple Podcasts.
Good. I nearly made some like cultural reference there, and I thought, you know what, I'll just leave that.
There's 2 more countries here, so you can still do it. We are 128 in the same chart, but in Ireland.
No, again, I'm going to leave that one.
Well, you've got to do it for this next one then, because we are in the same chart, TV and film TV reviews. We are number 130 in Japan.
Konnichiwa.
I bet it is.
Well, that's good. So these are the stats we get from Spotify, which are always slanted to their terrible.
Oh, we
products.
can't say slanted. That's racist.
Oh God. Right. I apologise for the baby and the racism. Just keep it going. Sadly, our audience is still heavily male. Not sadly, but it's 76.4% of our audience are male. But there's been an increase, 17.1 are female, but 6.5 now are non-binary and non-specified, which we always encourage.
Yes.
Sod them. They don't need your information. They don't want your name. They don't want your name. Just your number, as old Ian Music once said. But yeah.
Good.
So,
That is excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. Our top age range is, unsurprisingly, 45 to 59.
Yeah.
Then 35 to 44, 28 to 34, 18 to 22, then 0 to 17, which, again, I can't even imagine who is listening from that age range.
How is our 18 to 22 demographic looking?
It's low, but there is still some. Unlike the 23s to 27s, zero listeners between that. They have got too much going on in their zennial lives.
I'm going to have to target them then.
So, well, don't say that. Don't say you're going to target. Again, there's another thing we'll apologise for now. Don't target young people.
Fine.
It's interesting you mentioned Apple. That is what we are most popular on. We have our most listeners on Apple, even though Spotify technically host this and push it constantly and only give you Spotify-based information. We are most popular on Apple.
Well, that is interesting. I didn't know that.
I haven't owned an Apple product since the iPod Touch in around 2010. I liked it. It was good and I enjoyed it.
No, I've got... no, me neither. I've got an Apple Mac in front of me, which I do our fabulous panto-splaining videos on, but unfortunately you have to turn it on about a week before you want to use it, so... I can't really approve of Apple products.
Again, sponsorships next season. Bring it on. Apple or powdered egg. Either of those, either side of the market, we're happy to go for.
I'd be surprised if there wasn't an Apple powdered egg by the end. The eye egg. You just inject it into your veins.
Here. I'll tell you what. I can't think of a suitable segue from that.
Fine.
To the section about our favourite and least favourite episodes. But let's imagine that there was a running powdered egg theme throughout them all. or Apple. I don't know. There might have been a reference to Apple. I can't remember. So what do you want to go least favourites first or most favourites?
We could do our best and least and then the rest, I suppose.
No, I said, do you want to do one or the other? And you can say, yes, both. It's like, no, which first? Which first?
Well, you choose then. If you're not gonna take my suggestions for this podcast on board, then you carry on like the dictator you are.
I will. I've dicked many a... No, don't, Ben. Don't. I'm sorry, I apologise. Add that to the list. Poor babies. So, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my 5 least favourites.
Okay.
And then you can give yours. We'll go 5 and then 4, both of us. So I'll do the first one.
I don't understand what's going on, listeners, but I'm sure it'll make itself apparent once it
Have
happens.
you got 5 least favourites there?
Broadly speaking,
You were literally tasked to do 5
I've got
favourites and 5 least favourites.
I've got a favourite, I've got a least favourite, I've got a selection of least favourites, and I don't
Jesus.
know at this moment in time which ones I'm going to choose.
I mean, to be fair, there's not a massive difference between any of these
No, that's the problem I
for
had.
me. So, I'll tell you, my number 5
Least or best?
is least.
This is your least favourite episode.
It's just, again, one of.
Right.
Was Tonight?
Okay.
The Tonight Show episode, which I was really looking forward to, and that's why I was disappointed with it, because I just don't think it did enough for the premise, and obviously it's a clip show and stuff, and I think a lot of it went over our heads as well, as non-American viewers, but just wasn't very funny.
It was a fun change, a bit of a way around the old dream sequence scenario. But yes, it wasn't great, was it?
I think I've put that just because I was disappointed. I really expected more from that.
Well, my least favourite episodes, my least favourite dream sequence episode was Stairway to Heaven, where Alf was never born.
Yes.
I mean, you understand them trying to do the fantasy elements, but really, it was pretty lazy.
Yeah.
And even the fella from Seinfeld who rocked up in it, he did his best, but even with a guest star of that
He
calibre,
didn't know what to do.
nothing to do.
No, just be droll. Number 4 for me is
Right.
Promises, aka Michael Des Barnes.
Yeah, that is on my list as well. Yes, as least favourite. I mean, again, another one I was excited by, the idea of Michael Des Barnes turning up, but it was creepy.
Some good gags, but the just whole thing was grim. It wasn't an Alf episode.
No,
It was just standard American teen family sitcom
Yeah.
gear. And yeah, I didn't care for it.
No. Recently, we had the episode Shake, Rattle and Roll, and I did not enjoy that a great deal.
That was the earthquake one.
The earthquake one, that where Alf sort of became very present in himself, and it also doubly bad. It was the last appearance of Jake, so we salute him.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
But again, a typical. You think, oh, we're in San Francisco, we're in California. There'll be earthquakes. Let's do an episode around earthquakes, and it was just a nothing. It was just a nothing overly diluted episode.
It felt like if it had been part of series 1, it would have made more sense. With Alf still quite a new character and learning things. It didn't fit with the Alf that is kind of developed. Onwards.
No.
Since then. So yeah. My number 3 least favourite was Running Scared, aka the illegal alien one that went absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
It felt like a really good premise for an episode.
My notes here, and it's in the nebulous midsection on mine, and it says Running Scared spoils the premise.
Yeah. Basically, if you've not listened, why would you listen to this and not that? But yeah, they think he's an illegal alien immigrant rather than an actual alien, and he gets blackmailed. And you could have done something with that, but coming just after the Thanksgiving one with the homeless fella, it was just a less good version of that.
Yeah. Also on my list of least favourites was Do You Believe in Magic, where Alf gets a magic set and makes Brian disappear. You'd have thought making Brian disappear would be a positive, but again, it was an episode where pretty much nothing happened.
Yes, it literally nothing at all. Because there's a lot of Obsession of the Week episodes with Alf, isn't there? And this was just exactly the same as all the other ones, really. It was. There was an out there There was nought. My second least favourite episode for this series was Baby Love, which was the one with the baby shower.
Yeah.
And just, again, it just wasn't Alf. It wasn't about Alf. You could tell that they'd shoved it together quickly, but, to go with the ongoing pregnancy.
The reason I haven't put any of the baby ones in my least favourites is they technically should be there, but I was expecting to hate them a great deal more than I actually did. I think they did a salvageable job with them, and that was better than I expected. And the last one where the baby actually arrived, I thought was all right. It was pretty good. So
the last one where the baby exploded was tremendous.
The baby burst.
Oh.
Willie burst a baby with a pitchfork.
I mean, as your mum correctly pointed out, Willie holds that baby all wrong. I'll tell you my least favourite episode of the entire series.
It might be mine as well.
Torn Between Two Lovers.
It's mine as well.
The one that was literally Lynn-splaining.
It was we timed it, and Alf was not in it for more than half of the episode's running time.
Mm-hmm. And again, it's like, we get that they were making allowances for Kate not being there, but Alf wasn't up the stick. So I don't know why they didn't put more of him in it. But I mean, Andrew Elson did a brilliant job of covering for a lot of that stuff. But yeah, it didn't. It didn't work.
No,
at all.
No.
So we've agreed. Is that I'll both?
Yeah, I've agreed with a couple of yours, and I've had 5 worst episodes. In the mid-table, there were things like Old Time Movie, which I thought was, again, a good idea and a fun idea to get around the Alf being housebound problem. But again, it ran out of steam after about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There was that Hideaway episode where Jimbo turns up, and again, a fun idea to get somebody else involved, but just struggled.
Well, neither of those were in my favourite top 5 for this series.
I'm not surprised.
You'll be delighted to know. Well, you go.
Well, okay, let's say at number 5 then. Opposed as I generally am to dream sequence episodes, I thought, let's have one dream sequence episode in the top 5, and it's My Back Pages, the one where we look back at
I had that too.
William Kate's 1960s lifestyle, if only for the... It was just great fun, and everybody was having a whale of a time, and it was funny, and it was different from the usual shtick.
Yeah, and it had a little bit of poignancy to it as well. There's a point to it in terms of how the characters had progressed from their idealism and all that. But also, Trevor and Alf got to hang out. So.
Oh yes, exactly. Of course, yes, that was the main point.
Well, that was number 2 on my list. They're not in any specific order really, except for number 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, for 5 I had Suspicious Minds.
Yes.
Alf thinks Elvis has moved in one, which was it's just really funny. And the only thing that spoiled it really is the fact that it went, it's not his dream. It was a dream sequence, and it's like, it's a shame because I just love that interplay. I loved all that stuff. I loved Alf having a new, equally oddball kind of pal, and the fact that it's a Gene and Reese joint as well didn't hurt.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was my number 5. My number 4, Funeral for a Friend.
Me too. Maybe not number 4. I think I might put mine higher than that. But again, like you say, these aren't in any order.
I'm just saying 4 in the 5 that I've picked.
Yeah. Funeral for a Friend, a great episode. Borderline emotional depth in that one, and funny. And Alan Thicke's Calendar of Ants, or whatever it was.
I went to see them live in 1998. But yeah, it's brilliant. And, the visual gag of all the lolly sticks representing the graves of the fallen ants, which Alf has managed to kill, was one of the best.
I think, not the funniest sight gag of the season, I think that was the false teeth gag in Stop in the Name of Love, which is not one of my top 5. But nevertheless, every episode did have one of these great sort of standout moments, and the lolly stick gag in an excellent episode was a standout moment.
Beautiful. What's your next one?
Next, shall we say, well, talking of borderline emotional depth, have you seen your mother, baby, standing in the shadows? Quite a complex episode, and quite detailed and well written and beautifully performed by our good pal Josh Blake.
Yeah, and Randy Heller as his mum, the kleptomaniac.
I mean, it's a fairly straight examination, if you will, of the character's relationship. A minor character and his mother, and it's not done in a zany, wacky way, and yet it works quite well, really well.
Yeah, no, absolutely agreed. Yeah, I didn't have that in mind, but I did have another Josh episode for my number 3, which was Fight Back.
Oh, yeah.
The one with the scams where Willie's getting scammed by a mechanic and stuff. And it was just so funny. And again, it was really good that this Jake and Alf had this sort of just friendship at the centre of it, bickering over filming and stuff. I just loved it.
Yeah, that was very close to being in my top 5, quite frankly, that one. Yeah, it was a fun jaunt, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you've had my number 2, which is My Back Pages.
Well, my number 2 then is Superstition, the one where Alf burns Brian's history book and invokes 7 years of Melmacian bad luck, followed by 7 years of really bad luck. And I liked it because it was full of Melmac lore, and it made sense for Alf to be an alien, and everything Alf did made logical sense.
Yeah.
And it was funny.
Yeah, absolutely. That was very close to being in my top 5. At the end, it just slipped out, madam.
Oh, and it included the Bibliocide ritual, which required a green moon and wearing meat. And if you've not seen that episode or understand what we're talking about, please go back. If anything, look at the screen grabs.
Yeah, they are beautiful. And also beautiful was my number 1 favourite from Series 3 of Alf. That is Alone Again Naturally.
Yeah.
Have you also gone for that?
Yeah, of course it is, by some distance.
Yeah, brilliant. I should point out we have not discussed these in advance. I mean, we've done a podcast about it, but I mean, like today we've not said I'm going for this one.
Yeah.
The Binky and Barstow when Alf thinks he's got a relative and goes to see that strange couple. It had everything. It was incredibly funny, quite sweet, but not in a sickly way. And yeah, a bit of emotion in there when Alf realises he actually is alone on Earth and stuff. But also great Willy stuff.
Alf had to be an alien in it, and we've said this about some of the episodes where the parachuting scripts moving else. This is Alf definitely has to be an alien. There's so much going on. The really fun guest stars. It's so funny, and there's this emotional heart to it as well. It feels like a standout hit single on an underwhelming album.
Yeah, it was very easy to pick.
Yeah.
As was the least favourite one. Those are the only two that were really, they were the extremes of either side. And the rest of the season, again, there was some good stuff. There was some less good stuff, but it very rarely felt like it wasn't fun.
Well, yeah,
which is the key thing, I suppose. But we'd like to know yours, obviously, on the social medias. We would love to hear what your favourite and least favourite episodes of Series 3 of ALF were. Let us know where, John.
ALFsplaining on all the socials.
That seems like they should know that, but I'd like to enforce these rules.
We are very keen for a bit of interaction. The way we can get our the word of ALF out there is by interaction, retweets, reposts, likes, subscribes, and basically just commenting and saying hello to us, because we will say hello back.
I probably will. I'm a bit shy. That's all I'm saying. So it might be coquettish, hello, like like a marina in Last of the Summer Wine at the side of the road. It will be there.
Whereas I will come storming in like a 1970s car, the marina, blowing smoke in your face and shouting loudly.
You big cigar. Like that, that's what you do.
That's what I do.
You walk around like you're a penguin. You do. Well, you know what? We've not even got to the questions that the nice people have sent us in, and they are nice people.
Oh, we had lots of letters.
We have had lots of letters. Hold on, let me. We've had lots of letters. They're all emails, so I've got to make the Foley noise, so you get the impression. But if I had printed them all out, it would be quite a few. So I think it would be a good idea to break up this season 3 wrap up of ALFsplaining and ALF, and come back in some more time. I'd say a week, probably a week. Who knows?
Fair.
You might be listening to these in the future year of 30, 30, 30, in which case...
30, 30, 30.
0898 50 50 50. From the moon year.
In 300,000 years' time, when the heat death of the universe has extinguished all the planets, we will still be here doing ALFsplaining.
Yeah, there's just one Zune, and it's full of ALF. If that's what Guardians of the Galaxy was, and it was rather loads of songs, it was just all episodes of ALFsplaining. I'm just saying it would have been a much better trilogy, and maybe they would have killed an otter in the third one. The pricks.
Spoilers.
I'm still bitter. So, until next time, I have been Ben Baker.
And I have been John Matthews.
And we have been...
Yeah?
ALFsplaining.
Splaining.
Splaining. 3 seasons in, ladies and gentlemen. Tight as it gets. I don't think this is really the forum for this.
Babies always seem more resilient to me. I mean, they do bounce. I know that.
They do bounce. They do. It's true.